What is up, my friends, and welcome to yet another episode of Daily Dose of Stupid.
Welcome to my Dandy's World rant video, where we will talk about stupid comments. This is going to be different from my other form of content. I'm doing this in the DDOS Eclipse editing style, so I'm going to be yapping with my gameplay in the background and debunk some stupid comments. Before we even start, I know some of you guys and gals are probably angry and gritting your teeth already because I'm calling their comments stupid when it's just their opinion, and I'm using opinion loosely because realistically, they're just slandering me and talking straight malarkey. They're calling me a griefer, a troll, a rage baiter, toxic, all of the above under the sun, when I'm just playing the game how I want to play the game. They even said I deserve to be banned. And why did they say this, you might ask? Well, you are going to figure out when I go through these scrumptious, well thought out comments, definitely not made by mob mentality 8-year-olds. The first one we're going to look at is from Lychee and Sleazy. Looks like they got matching names. They might be besties or something. But Lychee says, I don't know, fandoms ship anything that breathes, as long as it's legal. Doesn't really matter though. Valid point. As long as it's legal, it doesn't matter. Sleazy says, some people care so much about ships as if shipping isn't the biggest non-issue ever. Crying emoji, crying emoji. Like, worry about your favorite YouTuber being Venixic, then we can talk. Wow, Sleazy, what did I do? What did I do to you, Sleazy? Do I just live in your head rent-free or something for you to just bring me up for no reason while you're just talking about ships? I don't have a problem with ships. It only becomes a problem when you guys bring it up 24/7 and are making it your whole personality, as well as the illegal ships that people generally do so many times in this community. They just can't leave the bowling ball headed baby alone, or the dog alone, or even siblings alone. Those are the only problems that I have with ships. I have never came out and said I hate ships. If you like ships, then you suck. I have never said that. This is how you tell this person doesn't watch me and they're just talking out their buttocks. Now Lychee responds to Sleazy, please. Most popular Dandy's World creators suck like him, for example. And that one guy whose Roblox name is like Mexican Economy. Those two make my brain melt in the most horrendous way possible.
You hate on me. I don't understand why you hate on me.
You don't understand.
Show love. It don't show nothing. It don't cost nothing to show it.
Now Lychee, why would you say that about me and Mr. Cyberhaptic? You know, we don't make brain rot content like LankyBox or something, bro. We just record our gameplay and just talk. I make edits. I'm pretty sure he makes edits. You know, it's nice that I'm recognized in the community. Sadly, people like this only recognize me for the bad things they think I do or say when I don't even do anything at all but play the game. Now, we got a new contender here by the name of Lily Blossom. I think the Dandy's World YouTuber Venixic's content is terrible. He's streaming right now. He's going into lobbies with coin purse and fancy purse pebble and extracting. Distracting is the least you could do with those horrible trinkets, and he goes into main only runs as Shrimpo or Poppy or something and tries to victimize himself. You're the one who invaded a main run. Now, I really like how this person called my content terrible when I could be doing the bare minimum of just posting my gameplay without any edits or anything like that. I go out and I actively take out clips from when I'm streaming, and then I edit them. Man, I guess you're calling like 50% of YouTubers terrible who do that. You know, some YouTubers just like post their full content from their lives without even editing it. Now they're talking about this one live stream that I did. I'm gonna post a thumbnail on the stream. Surely you'll have the date and the title and the thumbnail and all of that. I was just trying to see people's reactions to me using coin purse and fancy purse pebble. You can tell they didn't even watch the live, because in 40% of the live I will try to distract and carry my team because they're so terrible. Yeah, we're gonna let that medkit marinate there.
A few moments later.
What you doing? What you doing? Do you want to die? What are you looking at me for? I didn't do that. You did that. I didn't do that. The player base has grown so large and the bar of gameplay has been set so low. You can't even have lobbies surviving till floor 5 without half of the lobby being gone. You're acting like I'm sitting in a corner and not doing anything. These guys don't know how extracting works. If you hit gold skill checks, you get a major boost, and I know how to hit skill checks. These people really like to nitpick. I will literally show a clip of me distracting Twisted Pebble while I use Coin Purse and Fancy Purse, and a random flutter will just fly by me. For some reason, I don't know why they did it, but I'm actively trying to keep them safe and they just run into danger, get hit, and pick up the medkit that the Bassie left for me and just look at me like I did it. These people have no awareness. When things go wrong, they go straight to blaming you. You weren't distracting and I died, so it's your fault. These people are so sensitive and their takes are so bad that they will resort to name calling and slandering you just because they don't get their way. Now, the main only run thing they're talking about, they didn't even get the video right. I never go into main only runs as Shrimpo because they'll just grief me and I'll go boom. You have a higher survivability if you go as Boxed in. Notice I'm always boxed in whenever they try to grief me in a main only run or something. The specific video they're talking about was when somebody changed a poppy and the main started griefing them, so I had to intervene and keep the poppy safe. When they noticed they couldn't grief the poppy because I was keeping the poppy safe, they stopped. If I wasn't there, they would have griefed the poppy until she went boom. There is no such thing as invading main runs. You guys are hosting this in a public server. If you are really serious about a main only run, you would do it in private. These guys are trying to be like go-to GOAT and are trying to be all pro and comp when they can't even survive to floor 20 without a distractor. You guys need a crutch and you will ask somebody to play meta, doing a thing that shouldn't even be in the game in the first place. If I'm so terrible, then why am I actively getting subscribers? If I'm so terrible, then why do people say they love my content and I'm their favorite Danny's World YouTuber? Over 5 videos about this exact topic, but these people never listen. I'm tired of repeating myself. I'm repeating myself over and over like a broken tape recorder, and these people are not listening. They will nitpick and try to break you down in order to get their way. When I see people comment stuff like this, it's best to just ignore them because they're either trolling, rage baiting, or they have no idea what they're talking about. We have a new contender named Swaggers. Now, they're a little bit on the fence, you know. They're half right and they're half wrong. I agree with them halfway, not fully though, but we're gonna read their comment here. I disagree somewhat. Danny's World is a free play game. It isn't required for him to not use those trinkets. It is not required for him to distract. He can do what he wants with his game style / gameplay, even if it's for trolling purposes. It's not the end of the world. And it's not that deep. Main only runs can also consist in private servers if needed, or they could resolve the issue politely and leave. It's a bit annoying for him to do that, yes, but it's not his obligation to listen to that. Danny's World is a public game. We have free will. Now, I agree with Swaggers, but I don't agree with them saying I'm doing it for trolling purposes. I have an alternative playstyle. If you don't like the trinkets I use, then oh well, there's nothing you can do about it. I don't troll these people. I just play the game how I want to play the game, and they get mad at me for not following their meta. How do you think new things are invented? If we still follow the meta of the caveman, we will still be banging sticks together to make fire, eating deer meat, sitting out in the wilderness in huts and shacks. It's called innovation. You try new things in order to get different results. If the people who invented distracting didn't decide to share it with all of you guys, then you wouldn't be doing this. It's called innovating and trying something new. It's literally the pot calling the kettle black. I didn't say, hey guys, you like my trinkets. I didn't draw attention to me using the trinkets. People draw attention to it themselves. I don't go out of my way to put the spotlight on me. People put the spotlight on me, and I'm not even telling them to do it. I'm just minding my own business. I always contribute to the team. In public lobbies, you notice me get done with 1 and 2 machines. As we go further, it goes up. Worst case scenario, I get 3 machines done because my teammates are all lollygagging. That's public lobbies for you. You're acting like I'm doing this in a private run where I agreed to use specific trinkets. This is a public lobby. You're trying to meta slave people in a Rainbow Flower Man game. Yeah, it's a team play game, but at the end of the day, I'm not going to hold your hand. These guys want to be babied. They want you to give them their pacifier and give them their baba and be like, it's okay. I'll distract for you. I'll carry you to floor 20. It's all right. This is why people don't get better at the game. They depend on the rock dog to run in a circle for them, even though they don't even know how to leave the rock dog alone when he has all the aggro and stay out of his way. But this Swaggers person hit the nail right on the head. We know Swaggers has a brain at least. I just don't agree with them saying I'm trolling because I play the game normally. You shouldn't get mad at a person who's actively contributing to your team by doing machines so you can get to the next floor. It makes no sense. Now, I don't know what comment Lily Blossom is replying to because it got deleted for some reason. I don't know why. I guess. So basically, he's just annoying, trolling, and griefing unintentionally / passively. Fair point. Me playing the game is griefing? This is so mind-boggling. I just play the game and I annoy you? This is the type of person to get mad and forsaken if the killer kills them. You're not playing the way I want to, so I'm not having fun and I hate you and you deserve to get banned and you're trolling and you're a griefer and you're annoying. I'm not doing anything to you. I'm just playing the game. This is so weird. I never grief my teammates. If anything, I'm the one getting griefed. Do you see how many videos that I post? Do you know how many videos I've posted of teammates griefing me because of the type of toon I play or the type of trinkets I have or the items that I pick up? It's so weird, but I'm the bad guy. I deserve to get banned. No sense. The thing is, this community is so entitled and they're so sensitive that if you don't do what they want you to do, they just throw a fit, get angry, and try to slander you. This is why I ignore people who say these type of things like I'm a griefer, I'm a troller, I'm a rage baiter, when I, quite frankly, just play the game. You can see me in public lobbies, lobby hopping countless times, trying to get a normal 8 out of 8 run where people aren't asking for you to be this type of toon, you to distract this type of twisted. After a while, it gets tiring. I just join whatever lobby as whatever toon I want to join. I don't actively seek out only main only runs. If you happen to do a main only run and I've lobby hopped like 10 times trying to find a normal 8 out of 8 lobby where people don't leave the elevator at the last second, then oh well, I'm sorry, bro. You know, it's best if you just play the game normally, bro. One Boxton isn't gonna hurt you. One Poppy isn't gonna hurt you. One Goob isn't gonna hurt you. Like, these people get so offended. It's like you burned down their house and took everything from you. That's how they react to you. And it's very telling of what age this player base mostly comes down to. Like, I've been making content on this game for 10 whole months, and I'm not gonna lie, the community and the player base were way better when I first started this game. Nobody discriminated as often. People didn't ask for main only runs 24/7. There wasn't 20,000 different run types that you need to respect and follow just because this person says I'm a make-believe host or whatever fantasy fairy tale role that they've given themselves. This is genuinely sad. You guys need to stop this. Like, seriously, I'm just disappointed that there's people out there who would just slander me and call me a rage baiter, a griefer, a troller when I just play the game. They don't even watch my videos. They just go off of hearsay and assumptions. They just have never sat down and watched my videos and see what I went through. Now, here's an interesting one. Why or how is Venixic not banned by its missing originality? It's because I just play the game normally and people get mad. As simple as that. Now, they responded to this message that couldn't be loaded. I don't know what they said. I don't have better Discord, so I can't really pull it up. I wish I could see what it says. But its missing originality responded with basically rage bait, like extractor peps, stealing meds, ruining people's runs so that he gets content. Playing as extractor pebbles is not rage bait. He is genuinely a good extractor. He gets done with machines in 30 seconds, just like Vee if she has no trinkets and she just hits good skill checks all the time. He goes 4 to 5 extraction speed if you hit golds and goods. He gets 5-star extraction speed if he only hits golds with participation award and mag glass. Like, it's not rocket science, but these guys will call me a liar when I literally show the video evidence and I compared him to multiple toons. And I like how he said I'm stealing med kits. Brother, med kits and band-aids don't have anybody's names on them. I don't know who started this phenomenon of all sprouts deserve tapes, all cosmos deserves the heals. Like, it's very infuriating how you're trying to dictate how other people play the game. You're saying you can't pick this up, you can't pick that up. Brother, read the tutorial. Read the big wall of text that Quell has put in this game specifically for people like you. I don't even know if they can read in the first place. You are not entitled to everything on the map. If I give you something or let you pick up something, that's called common courtesy. It's like holding a door for a person. You don't have to do it, but it's nice if you do. Just like leaving a med kit or a healing healing item for somebody. You don't have to do it, but it's nice to do. I don't care if you deny me of a heal or whatever if I'm picking up tapes or heals, because I don't need it. I know how to play the game. I don't depend on you guys. The only reason I even play in multiplayer lobbies is to get content. I just record people freaking out over the most simplest things, and these be the type of people that I get content off of. Just like now, I'm making content off of you right now for spouting lies and misinformation about me. A person named I don't know comes in and they hit them with some facts. That's not considered griefing, nor is it bannable. No one ever placed a claim on medkits, and extracting as pebble isn't against the game's rules as stated in rules about griefing / foul play. These people need to stop lying. They don't even know what the rules are. They're just spouting nonsense. They just wake up and they just hate. I'm very glad that whoever is on the moderation team knows that I don't do these things that people accuse me of doing. If these people have positions in power, then it's raps. There's a reason why people like this don't have power, because the community would be destroyed. You will be alienating and gatekeeping all the runs, all the items on the map. Like, it's insane. It's like a dictatorship. People just can't go into the game and learn how to survive. They have to always depend on a crutch or something to get ahead instead of getting better.